Well, I'm sitting here at the little kid table because it's kind of the quiet part of the house right now. It's Friday morning, and yesterday was Thanksgiving. And normally we tend to have more of a family gathering, but it's interesting how COVID changes things. Last year, with not being able to come together because of mandates and fears if someone had the sniffles and things like that, it's kind of made a little bit of a lasting impact, which I've honestly got a little bit of mixed feelings with. I really enjoy getting together with my family and spending time with them, but a lot of times when I get a little bit of a break from work, I tend to like just some quiet time, just some solitude with no responsibilities and just kind of chill, you know what I mean? And so I kind of liked this year. We ended up just having basically just me and my family. We had a really simple day. Kind of hung out at home, didn't do much. I cooked the best turkey of my life. And I'm not kidding. I've never had white meat that was so juicy, flavorful, and tender. It was awesome. So that was really cool. Be able to make that turkey, and then the best part, get all the leftovers. Because we didn't have to share any turkey with anybody. So all those leftovers that we didn't eat, they're still upstairs. They're up in the fridge, and we're going to have sandwiches and all sorts of good stuff with those leftovers. So can't beat that, right? All those leftovers. But it was just a good day. I really enjoyed being with my family. We took off yesterday afternoon because we just needed to get the kids out of the house and go for a hike. And so we went out to Cocoa Rocks. I think I've shown that in one of the previous videos, what we call Cocoa Rocks, and hung out there. Flying my drone around, I was kind of teaching my wife, giving her an opportunity to train a little bit with that drone. And unfortunately, I was flying it around, and I ended up crashing it. I rode it down this really cool kind of crack, which I knew was kind of pushing it, but I was able to watch it. Everything was good, and then it kind of went around a corner a little bit. And I thought I had the all clear, so I was going to do this really cool boom, take off, and get kind of a high shot. Little did I know that I was right underneath a rock overhang and crashed it. So that's why I'm putting new props on it now. They wasn't too bad. Luckily, nothing else broke. I was really concerned about the camera in that gimbal system. But luckily it didn't get damaged. It was okay. But the props themselves got a little dinged up, so I figured I better just kind of clean those up. So that's what I'm working on right now. What I'm going to do next is go out and... 1 minute. What I'm going to do next is go out and kind of clean up my truck a little bit. I've got a lot of junk in there that I just need to pull out from projects that I've worked on or whatever. And we're going to go get a Christmas tree. That's been a long-standing family tradition. After Thanksgiving is to go up on the mountain and cut a real live Christmas tree. And while fake ones are simpler, you can leave the lights on them, X, Y, and Z. I just really like that experience. I think it's a fun experience to go out in the woods with my family, pick out a tree, cut it, bring it home, decorate it. And I'm grateful that my wife has supported me in that we've been able to continue that tradition since we've been married and be able to do that with our kids. So that's what we're going to do next. Go up on the mountain, cut a tree. It'll be great. So stay tuned here. I'm going to get this wrapped up. I'm going to go out, get the truck set. We're going to go hit the mountain and go play a little bit. Well, we're all loaded up. Truck is warming up, but we got one more piece I need to get, a very important piece, and that's the saw. It's always been part of the tradition, and I don't know if it was a written rule or not, that you cut with the bow saw. And I think part of that's because that's something that my dad always had in his vehicles. Just as part of his standard equipment was bow saw. So that's what we use. So that's what I've tried to continue to use, is just bow saw versus a power tool or chainsaw or something like that. Bow saw. We're ready to roll. Alright, just turned off the main road onto dirt. It's time to start looking for trees. Is it in the truck?
It's outside? Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you physically see it right now?
Yes.
The mirror.
Yes.
That's not silver.
Yes, it is. Hey, Daddy.
I don't know what it is.
Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
I spy with my hairy eye something something gray.
The truck.
The seats.
The truck isn't gray.
The seat.
There's
Nope.
this.
Nope.
This.
Nope.
The
Nope.
camera.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The camera.
Not the camera.
The camera.
microphone.
Thingy.
Nope.
The steering wheel.
Nope. We got a lot of gray stuff, huh?
Oh, our doors?
Nope.
What?
What?
The buttons.
Nope.
The seat belt.
My cup.
Nope.
The chocolate cup.
Scents, vents.
Grandma got it.
What is it? My turn.
So, air freshener.
Five with my little eye. Something red.
Oh, the lid. The air button thingy, the red part. The timer thing.
Thomas's
The
shirt.
red thing on the fuzzy.
Nope, nope.
On the microphone?
Hmm. this light.
Not red.
And they're pink.
I'm already said that.
What's tastier?
It is, see? Oh, wait, no, it's
Thanksgiving leftovers or Thanksgiving dinner?
not. Oh,
Dinner.
or the red jelly.
The red jelly stuff.
No.
What? The pomegranate. What?
I don't know.
Better make sure Turner gets some
Light.
leftovers too.
Light.
Oh yeah. That the good stuff? Mm-mm.
Mary.
Mary.
Need one more? Yeah. Good job.
Or Mary. She's
Good job. I probably need one more piece too.
And nature.
Good lunch. They say that they found a tree. So we're gonna go see if we can find that here. I'm gonna switch batteries real quick and finish off my hot chocolate. She thinks she needs some more snacks too. You're such a polite pup. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this off, switch the battery, and see if we can't go cut that sucker down. Before we take off, these guys here, cat's claw, or at least that's what I call it. There might be another Catiscus clausimus or something like that. That's the official term for it, but looks like a cat's claw to me. They're nasty. So when you're up here, hiking around, stay away from those guys. They're not fun to get snagged up in, and usually they just catch your clothes, but they'll leave a little pokies in there that'll sit there and scratch and poke, and not fun. So avoid those when you're up doing this. such a neat opportunity to be up here, and I'm grateful that my family was here with me to be able to make this tradition happen another year. Pretty blessed. That's all I've got to say. I'm just pretty blessed to be able to do this and enjoy the outdoors, pick out our Christmas tree, and make memories that will hopefully last for years and years and years, and maybe continue a tradition that might last for years and years and years. How cool would it be to be up here with grandkids, to be able to do this same thing when I'm a lot older than I am now. So anyways, we've got this loaded up. We're going to probably snack on some more leftovers and hot chocolate on our drive home, and enjoy the rest of the day. Until next time though, lock them in, grab a gear, and I'll see you out in the hills.